Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming back with another sales update video today with 10 things that I sold on eBay over the last week. It's been probably been a couple weeks since I sold this, but I kept it to the last week. So this first item is a pair of Timberland 8-inch Polar Tech waterproof boots. Not the Tims that you normally see. These are waterproof, Gore-Tex, like really nice. I actually planned on keeping these, but what? Every time I buy something and plan on keeping it, I usually I have to really, really want it before I will end up selling it, or if I'm going to keep it. So I took an offer somewhere in the 30 to 35 range, but yeah, I think I paid 4.99 for them. So next item is a pair of Nike Air Max Go Dome. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it's the all black ACG boots. Now these were youth. These were a 5.5, and I got these for $5 at Goodwill. I used to have a pair like this, but this is the newer pair that they have like the Air Max sole right there. So I paid $5. Like just like with a lot of my items, I will list it high and take a chance, knowing that I am fully like that I'm ready to accept an offer that's quite a bit less. That way, any offer that is reasonable usually is quite profitable. Like for this boot, for example, I like to flip things quick. I bought this for $5. I listed it for $49.99, and I was happy to accept a $35 offer. So that's the way I do it a lot. This is a pair of vintage Florsheim Imperials. If you ever come across these, for one, they're super quality. They're made really nice. And if you read, if you I don't even know if I have a picture to show you. Um, it will say Florsheim on the bottom, but on the inside, it will just say custom made for Sibley's of Detroit. So not only are these vintage, but they also are like a little piece of cobbler history because this model was made for Sibley's Detroit, which was like a shoe factory back in the day. I don't know when. So, but these sold for $35. This is Nike or Nautica competition like fleece zip up. I actually almost had an issue with this. I had the buyer purchase this item, pay for it, and then email me and say that he forgot to update his address. So, I've been through this before. So I told him like, look, you can have it sent to the address you provided, or I can cancel it, relist it, and then you can repurchase with the updated address. So that's what he wanted to do. So we went that route. However, I didn't get like an update on my eBay app. It just showed that I had canceled that, and that was Thursday. So he contacted me yesterday, which was Sunday, asked if I had shipped it, and I said, "Well, you didn't repurchase it, so no, I haven't." And long story short, I had to dig back through like my PayPal history, and I saw that it was purchased, refunded, then purchased again. I don't know what happened, why it didn't show up on eBay, but that sold for $24.99. This next brand you may not know. It's pronounced Innovate. It's like a trail running slash approach type shoe, like a lot of outdoor stuff. I've sold kids before. This is the first time I found an adult version. I believe I paid $4 for it, and I think they sold for around 30. This is another pair or another sale that I almost had an issue with because I sold these yesterday. I shipped them up today, and they sold for 33.74 for whatever the sale price was. And turns out I had two pair of these exact shoes, um, pretty close in size, but not the same ones. So as I was packing up the shoes, I noticed that they didn't have insoles. So I went back to double check the item condition to make sure that I had listed them like that. and I found out that they didn't. And then I looked at the size, and it was a 12 narrow. So the shoe that I had in my hands, I looked, and the size tag was like completely smudged, and I didn't know how I figured it out. But I went back and checked my shoe racks, and I realized I had another pair that was quite a bit cleaner. Like this pair is almost like perfect condition. The other ones were kind of haggard, so I'm glad I caught that. This next item is a pair of women's Cole Haan country boots. Now, in my personal opinion, this is kind of like an older style boot. Like, and they were well scuffed, nothing special. It's not like what you think of when you think of Cole Haan. But, you know, I paid for $3.99, I think, for these boots, and they sold for $22.49. This this is a pair of sandals, and I kid you not, in real life, these sandals were like I can't even show you. Like these sandals were like the size of my arm. They were a size 16. The brand is the King Size Company. And it was like this woven gladiator style sandal. Like I bought those probably 6 months ago when I first started going to the bins. So I paid a couple dollars for them, and they finally sold this weekend for $22.49, the full sale price. This was another item that I bought a while ago. This was a book, not the type of book that I would pick up to send into Amazon, but at the time I was in this real vintage kick. I was buying a lot of vintage stuff. I think I paid 50 cents for this. Um, and that also sold this weekend for $19.99. This was probably one of my larger sales this week. Was the 20th edition men's ASIC Gel Kayanos, and this, like I said before, I listed this high at $59.99, and I think I took an offer for $45, but I only paid a few bucks for these. Well, like $4 or $5. So hold on, we have a visitor. Come here, buddy. Look at, look at that's you, buddy. You see? This one always sneaks in and tries to play with my scale. He likes to turn it on because it's got a bright blue light. Okay, actually, well, you know, that was the last one. I don't really have anything to update as far as Seller Central for Amazon, and merch is kind of slow right now. I need to get working on that. But anyways, that's my sales update for this week. I hope you guys are doing well and your sales are rolling in. I will talk to you soon. Peace.